What is up, Conscious Conquerors? Dufour here with the second video in my series on the success principles by Jack Canfield. Today we're going to be talking about affirmations, and we're going to go over the 9 steps, or I guess the 9 characteristics of a very powerful affirmation. So this falls under chapter 10, Release the Brakes from Jack Canfield. So, step number 1, you're going to use the words I am. So, this is a process for reprogramming your subconscious mind to raise your point of attraction. So by saying I am, you're physically embodying this affirmation. You're actually changing your own internal processes. So going on to step 2, you're always going to put it in the present tense. So the reason this is very important is that your subconscious mind doesn't understand like dates and deadlines. So if you say, in the next year, I'm going to be earning $100,000 a year, it's always going to be 1 year in the future. So you want to make sure that you keep it in the present. Oh, my thing fell out. Anyway, so step 3 is to be stated in the positive. So by stating it in the positive, what that means is that you're saying what you want, not what you don't want. So, once again, subconscious mind does not understand negatives, i.e. don't, won't, can't. It only hears the main portion of the affirmation. So if you say, I don't want to be sick, all you're telling yourself is sick. So instead of saying, I don't want to be sick, you're going to say something like, I am healthy and whole, or I am fit, or whatever resonates with you. So, the 4th step is to keep it brief. So think of this as like a little jingle. It's your own little catchphrase to rewiring your brain. So, brevity is important. Keep it short. Once you get the 9 steps, just basically find the shortest sentence you can make to include all parts of that. Step 5 is make it specific. Vague affirmations give vague results. So instead of saying you want a new car, go ahead and say what car you want. Like, I want, me personally, there's a couple of cars I want because I love cars. So I'm looking at a McLaren B412C, I'm looking at Ferrari 458 Italia. I'm looking for very specific, and when I was looking for my R8, I actually went very specific with the color, the trim. That was more of a visualization. For affirmations, just keep it short and sweet and specific. Step 6, you want to include an action word, something that ends with ing. So an action word would be something like earning, loving, dreaming. Sorry, talking and writing at the same time. Brain's getting a little twisted. So anyway, an action word is enjoying, I'm living, anything that includes an action, because that integrates more of your subconscious mind. So step 7 is to include a dynamic emotion, like love or joyfully. Dynamic emotion. And this marker is not working very well. I hope you guys are able to see this stuff. So dynamic emotion. So love, joy, appreciate, those are all very powerful emotional, energetic positions. So when you think about the law of attraction, you're thinking about your energetic position. So when you're at a higher vibration, you're attracting more of those high vibration things. These are high vibration affirmations. So love, joy, appreciation are 3 of the highest emotional states that we have conscious access to. So one of my most powerful affirmations Actually, you know what? I'll save it until the end. That's where I did that. So step number 8, make it about yourself, not others. Law of attraction, we know that we can't really want things for other people. And honestly, to want things for other people, it's really not a good idea anyway, because you don't know what their best is. A lot of times we want the best for someone, but that's the best based on our reality. So oftentimes we project ourselves on other people. We honestly don't even know what's best for them. People come to me all the time because of the crazy lifestyle I live, and they're like, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, as far as like nutrition and safety and my financial situation, all this other stuff. And I understand that they're coming from a place of love, but the truth of the matter is they don't know what's best for me. And we need to understand that ourselves. So the more you project on other people, you're not really doing anything. So just keep it about yourself. So let's put this in the form of, let's say you have a kid, you want to clean their room. Instead of saying, I am loving that my son is cleaning their room without me having to ask, you should say something like, I am currently engaging and communicating better to my children what I want. So, final step is to include the statement, or better. So, basically, we always have an idea of what we want in this world. But the universe sometimes has different plans for us. It doesn't always work out exactly the way we want. So as long as we are not looking for that specific thing, we're open to something maybe more conducive or better, then it allows us to have more opportunities to get the goals that we want. So my affirmation that I had the most success with early on in my adventures with the law of attraction was that I love earning $10,000 per month or more. So basically, it was in the current, I had that action word, I had love, it was positive, it was specific, and it took me about 30 days of doing this before I started really seeing results. And the reason that is that we know from science and habit forming that it takes about 30 days to actually instill a habit in yourself. So when you're doing affirmations, you're literally rewiring your subconscious to embody a characteristic that you want, whether it's emotional, physical, financial. You need to actually do the work to raise the attraction point of your subconscious mind. So anyway, there you have it, the 9 steps for very powerful affirmations. And if you want some tips on visualization, you can download my book, Law of Attraction, 4 Realistic Steps to Manifest Your Dream Life. Join my new group that I just launched, Conscious Conquerors. Pretty soon I'll be having some shirts printed up. You can see I got my Sriracha shirt on right now. But hope you guys are getting something out of these videos, and I'll be talking to you soon.